I think the reliance on the increase in three-point shooting, it's made the game better. Because you know what it does? It allows players to show off their athletic talents more than ever. Why is that? Because now the floor is more spaced out. Everyone is shooting threes. The center, the 7-foot center, is shooting threes. So everyone can be out on the perimeter. What does that do? That opens up lanes to drive the ball. Opens up more space for step backs. It allows more space to drive and kick and have some tremendous passes. It allows these players to work one-on-one and knock down some acrobatic shots. The NBA now in today's day and age is built on speed and athleticism. And what does that result in? Exciting plays. That's what we want to see. We want to see these guys show off their athletic ability. We want to praise guys like Zion because we've never seen someone that can jump as high, that is so explosive at someone of his size. Shouldn't we be using that as a prop up to promote the league instead of trying to tear it down and saying, oh, these guys are scoring too easy, our league stinks? The ball movement in the NBA now, because everyone can shoot threes, and defenses are more spread out. To me, the ball movement is greater, and the game has become more about art than it was 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, when it was really just about brute strength. Who was the strongest guy? Because remember hand checking back in the day? Defenses, you get with murder down in the paint. So really, the only way you scored is by out-muscling your defender. Driving hard, they're going to hack it. Can you have enough muscle to put it up and get it in? I'm sorry, that's just boring. Seeing the strongest guy win every time, there's no excitement there. There's no drama there. But now when you see these guys wide open, using their speed, using their athletic ability, using their shooting to shoot the ball all over the court, that is exciting. And look how it's developed players. Look how the game has changed to where everyone is maximizing their talents. In a game, like we said, that is now really predicated on the three-point shot. If you can't shoot the three, you don't have a chance. Look how that's forced the transition of players, even the player's style and what bodies they kind of have. Because in a game where it is a guard league now, it's transitioned. You got to have shooters on the floor. Some of the most dominant teams so far in the first half of the NBA season, some of the most dominant players we've seen in the NBA are big men. The Bucks with Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Sixers, Joel Embiid. The Nuggets, Nikola Jokic. All three of those guys have evolved their game, Jokic and Embiid specifically, to where they can knock down threes at a consistent clip. Jokic is one of the best point guards and assist men we've seen in the game. The way he passes the ball is tremendous. So again, I go back and I equate it to my NBA fandom growing up where I use the ease of knocking down shots as an excuse to say, I'm not going to get into it because you know what? I feel personally you got to earn it more in college basketball because shots don't come that easy. The NBA executives that they talk to that are fearful that the three is taking over the league and making it worse, not better, is missing the forest for the trees. Because we should be praising, we should be in awe every night that a 7'3" center can hit a shot 25 feet out, that can drop dimes down in the paint or throw assists across the court. That should be used as a reason to market the league, to be proud of. They try to use it as a detriment, viewing it as bad for the NBA. To the point where there was one, this is real. I promise you this is a real quote. In that ESPN article we just referenced by Kevin Arnovitz, he talked to someone who remained anonymous, and this is real, this is legit. He wanted to remain anonymous unless this idea was universally praised, then he'll go out and take credit for it. His idea was to limit the three-point shot by only allowing 23-point attempts per team for the first 42 minutes of the game. Then he said the last 6 minutes, open season. So teams can only shoot 23s for the first 42 minutes. We are at the point where now we are making the game worse or thinking about ways to make the game worse than make the game better. How does limiting the amount of three-point shots, how does trying to close off the court, where now you're trying to almost funnel everything down low, how does that make the game better? It doesn't. The game is high-flying, fast transition offense. Guys are flying, throwing dunks on, shooting incredible shots, crazy crossovers, behind-the-back passes. It's fun and exciting.